BRTs with the Racine County Sheriff's Office stuff because your seatbelt isn't on, and we're actually out. You put it on when we were pulling up behind you. I watched you.
That's not true.
And he looked
Your body was fully leaned forward, sir, when you took the turn on.
I watched you put it on. We're not going to argue about a $10 seatbelt ticket.
Hey, it's right here.
Okay, driver's license and insurance, okay?
I'm not giving you nothing. It's not.
Driver's license and insurance, sir. You're going to make this more difficult than it has to be. Your driver's license and insurance, sir.
Do you see this?
Sir, do you want to be forcibly removed from the vehicle?
You were not wearing your seatbelt.
That's not true. I have this on.
Driver's license and insurance, sir.
Are you planning on killing us today?
No, you're not going to kill you, okay?
I'm an American. I have my seatbelt.
Well, that's great to know, okay? You were not wearing a seatbelt when you drove past me. We saw you putting it on while we were behind you. You can argue this all day long and make this even worse for yourself. Otherwise, just give us your ID and the insurance, sir.
What do you want my money?
Driver's license and insurance, sir.
I like your glasses.
You're making a big driver's license and insurance, sir. You're making a bigger deal out of this than it has to be.
For my seatbelt being
Yes.
on?
Yep.
Why? I have my seatbelt.
You have a traffic violation. Your
What an
seatbelt was
idiot.
not
Come
on,
on,
so
man.
you have your driver's license and insurance.
With your body camera, I have my seatbelt on. They're running, right?
Abruptly, he became erratic and started to destroy his possessions, such as his sunglasses and the money in his wallet.
I want to see them beeping, though.
Because I watched you put them on, sir. Now please put them on or I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. And when I do so, that's a lawful order. And if I have to, I can forcibly remove you from the vehicle, sir. All right?
I broke my glasses. You like that?
Yeah.
$150 fucking glasses.
Well, that's your problem. Okay, you're acting like a child right now.
Want my money? Here.
You're acting like a child. I want your driver's license and your insurance.
Here's everything I have. Here's my money. Here's my
You're
money.
acting like a child, sir.
Here's my card. Here's everything.
Your driver's license, sir. Hand it to me.
Wow.
Take my money. Take
Come on,
this.
man.
Take that.
Your
too.
driver's license, sir.
You're just destroying all my stuff, ruining my holiday.
Yeah.
Accusing me of something that I'm doing. Ripping up the money. I spent $500 on my fucking family.
Jesus.
Great. Driver's license, sir.
What the heck is wrong with this guy?
Sir?
Bullshit.
What kind of drugs are you on, sir?
Well, here's what you need this too. We'll just rip that.
It's a wonderful
What kind
question.
of drugs are you on, sir? Your driver's license.
A very accurate question, I would think.
Can I have your driver's license, please?
Just rip all this up too. Got enough down. Here, take this.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so you can take my money. So you can take my money.
Remain in the vehicle, sir. I'll be back
Take
up
my
with you,
money.
okay?
Complaining about not having a lot of money, even though he's got his $150 sunglasses
My seatbelt's on and they're
with the last of his money, and he's ripping it up and throwing it all over the vehicle. Why not just take the ticket and go to court?
I have my fucking seatbelt on. You give me a ticket, you pulled up on me, I have my seatbelt on. That's exactly what's happening.
I would be curious to know if there was dash cam footage that clearly showed him hastily putting on his seatbelt, but
Situation. This dude's freaking out because we stopped him for a seatbelt and he put it on when we were behind him. Like literally freaking out. He's tearing up money and he's freaking out. So if you just want to go up there with him while I run him out real quick and issue him this citation.
guy's out of his mind.
Freaking out. Seriously.
Absolutely out of his mind.
I have my seatbelt on. These people pull me over and they pull up on me and say I don't have my seatbelt on. It's right here. I can see it. I can taste it.
Do you realize how you're acting right now? Irrational.
It's upsetting to me.
Upsetting to you that you drove past me without a seatbelt.
That's a crock of bullshit. Didn't you know that? Don't give me that.
Okay.
He's tearing up cash in his car and throwing it all over the place.
I have my seatbelt on, and you're giving me a ticket for my seatbelt
You
being
do
on.
not have your seatbelt on.
My seatbelt's on. You give me a ticket. You're taking my goddamn thing. You're giving me a ticket for my damn seatbelt on.
You do not have a seatbelt on.
My seatbelt is on. When you pull up to the stop, my seatbelt is on.
It was not on.
It
It was
is
on when we pulled up because
It's
you put
been
it on when you got on the intersection.
That's not true.
Oh my God.
That's not true.
Is that really the hill you want to die on, buddy? Come on.
Seatbelt is on. You pull up
Don't
to the
make it
stop.
any more difficult than it has to
Let me
be.
ask something. So if I drive past you, right, and I don't have my seatbelt on, and then you get behind me, I put my seatbelt on, does that mean you have
That's
it on?
not true. I'm not admitting guilt to anything. My seatbelt is
You don't
on.
have to admit to any guilt.
And
I saw you
give me-
do it.
I can't afford a fucking $10 seatbelt ticket for no reason.
Well, you could have afforded it, but you ripped your money out.
Those cash sheets are $10. He had like a bunch of singles and stuff. He freaked out. I thought I was gonna have to drag him out of the car.
Because that's all it is. All they do is collect revenue for the state. That's all it is. Collecting revenue. I got my seatbelt on. I'm getting in trouble for having my seatbelt.
A $10 seatbelt ticket, like it's the end of the world.
My seatbelt's on. I shouldn't be getting a ticket. I got my seatbelt on.
We should just arrest him for obstructing. Being an ass about it.
Look, I got my seatbelt on.
Look at him, yeah.
It's on.
We watched him put it on after he turned behind him. And then he's like yelling in the fucking mirror and stuff.
Bullshit. That's not right. That's not right. I won't do that to your family.
What was that? I can't hear you because of motorcycles.
Yeah, I won't do that to your family. Supposed to be enjoying the holiday and everything else, man. And here I'm being harassed on my birthday weekend. Being harassed. Getting in trouble for having my seatbelt on.
Newsflash. It's not a special occasion
on his family,
for people who uphold the law just because it's your birthday.
Jeez.
We could be like those agencies.
But then again, this guy's acting like an absolute child. I wonder if this guy has children. Because that's a scary thought.
What's on? It's not recording this whole entire
Good.
thing.
I'm gonna sue your ass.
Okay. Sue me for a seatbelt.
Yep.
Because you weren't wearing it.
I'm suing you guys because I can't legally do that.
You can legally do it?
An apartment, but I can take your money privately and take you to court. I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that. That's a true fact.
Okay.
My seatbelt's on, body camera. You're giving me a ticket with my seatbelt on. You walked up with your camera onto my vehicle with the recording that my seatbelt is on.
Yes. But when you drove
And your
past me, it
vehicle was
not on.
facing straight. You don't got side cameras on those cars. You're accusing me of something I didn't do. My seatbelt. $10.
Okay.
That $10 is gonna break me.
Well, you just tore your money up, so.
Yeah, I'm pissed off because I shouldn't be getting in trouble for something that I have my seatbelt on.
Oh, Scott's got him calmed down now.
You're supposed to look both ways too when you're looking before you pull out, and that's what I was doing. You guys are bored. Well, it is. You guys are bored. You got nothing else better to do. Like you're up to the state. My seatbelt's on though. I do have my seatbelt on.
I know, you have it on now. So when you drive away, too, I hope you keep it on, too.
You have to wear seatbelts. That's why it's on. It's a law in Wisconsin and everywhere else.
It is a law in Wisconsin. That's why you get a citation for not wearing it when you pull on the
Give me a citation on camera for someone that you pull up on a stop and have your seatbelt on.
Okay.
So how's that going to fly in court?
When you go to court, then, I will be there and I will testify to the fact that you do not have your seatbelt on, sir.
Freaking out over a $10 ticket.
Yeah, man. He spent $500 on his family, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2 against 1 in the courtroom. It's going to be you and your buddy, and then me sitting in the car with my seatbelt on.
Okay.
How are you going to give someone a ticket for saying that they don't have something on when they have it on? You can't do that. My seatbelt is on like it's supposed to be. Give me a ticket. For me having my seatbelt on. I'm getting a ticket for having my seatbelt on. That's not right. You guys aren't being cordial at all. You're being tyrant. I just spent $500 on stuff for the family. And here, I leave a place and these guys are staged up harassing people. My seatbelt's on.
Here's your information back, all right?
My seatbelt's on.
I'm issuing you a citation for failure to wear your seatbelt. All right.
It's on. Is your body
right.
camera on? I got my seatbelt on, you know. It's been on.
I'm happy it should have been on before you left.
It was on.
So it's $10, all right?
$10 could have
Yeah.
break me.
And you're freaking out over $10.
$10.
After ripping up his money, don't forget.
If you take some of your money together, maybe that'll help you out with that.
Yeah, there you go.
Non-mandatory court date of August 11, 2022 at 2 p.m. at the Racine County Circuit
You
Court.
want
It's in
$10,
downtown
I'll give you
Racine.
$10.
We don't post bond here, all right? You have to pay on or before the court date. If you choose to pay online, in person, or by mail. Information on the bottom of the citation as well as on the bond envelope, which is self-explanatory. Okay? You have any questions?
No.
All right. Make sure you're buckled up before you leave next time, sir. All right. Be safe.
You got good eyes.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
That whole situation really makes me wish that there was good dash cam footage of him hastily putting on his seatbelt. And I don't doubt for a second that the police officers were being truthful, because you think they're just going to put that show on for their body cams. I don't think so. He wasn't wearing his seatbelt. He gets pulled over and throws it on as quickly as he can, but clearly doesn't have the ability to be stealthy about it, and throws a fit like a 5-year-old, all because he doesn't want to be held accountable to the law. And look, I'm not gonna lie, I've always thought that the seatbelt laws were kind of stupid, because essentially the lawmakers have made it so that they can legally make you protect yourself from your own stupidity. Because if you're not going to wear your seatbelt and you rear end somebody and fly through the windshield, that's really your own fault at the end of the day. I don't know what benefit the government would have by legally making you wear your seatbelt, other than it being a revenue driving thing. But at the end of the day, the police officers aren't the ones making the laws. It's not their fault. So taking it out on them is not going to do any good for you. In fact, I've always been very inclined to believe that the more you act out during this traffic stop, the less likely any police officer is going to be to give you any sort of break. Because why would they give you a break if you're being a pain in the neck? The funnier part, actually, is that the wife was just sat there the entire time being quiet, not saying anything, not doing anything other than helping pick things up off the floor, which tells me this guy acts like this all the time, everywhere he goes. And she's just given up at this point because I'm pretty sure they do have children and she's basically stuck with him for better or for worse. I'd be really curious to see how the day in court went, because if the judge watched this footage, I don't think he'd have anything good to say to this guy, nor would he let him off for his $10 ticket that was going to make or break him after he destroyed his $150 sunglasses and started ripping up his cash. What more can you say, though? The guy is absolutely unhinged. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.